Hey guys! So I know it's been like months since I last recorded a YouTube video, and that was very much for a different audience. But at the time, that's what I was into. So no judgment, please. I wanted to speak on a topic that I've always been passionate about, which is books, reading. It's almost corny to say, especially now where reading is considered performative across social platforms, which I don't agree with. I think to read, you have to like really, commit to the book, to be interested in it, to be able to make something valuable come out of it, because if you're talking to someone about a book that you just read but you literally don't know what you read, but you're like, oh yeah, I read this book, it's going to be difficult to talk about or process it with others when it's so important to do that kind of thing when you're reading a book. So I wanted to talk about my TBR, and there's quite a lot. I don't know how I'm gonna get through all this, but I hope to somehow lock in or something and get through my TBR because it's important to me and I believe I can do it. So let's go. Currently I'm reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I'm on page 222. So far it's a very interesting read. Some will say, like, I've seen a lot of people online saying that basically it's just people going to each other's houses, which some parts I can agree with because it is that. But when it gets to the part where Mr. Darcy confesses his love to Elizabeth, I'm like, oh my goodness, that was beautiful. But it's basically the OG enemies to lovers. So if you're into that genre, I would recommend this because it's good. It has, words that we don't use in today's society, but I think it's important to be educated on. And yeah, I think it was good. Like, yeah, I mean, not it was because I'm still reading it, but like, it is good. So I think you should. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Why? Because it's just summer read, Like, I mean, just look at the cover. Did this not evoke summer to you? Because to me, it does. My friend recommended this to me last year, actually, in the summer. I bought it last year in the summer. Did I read it? No. So it was my goal to try and read it this year in the summer. However, it's mid-August and I still haven't read it. So I'm a little bit scared I won't get through it, but I pray I will get through it because I need to read this. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, and she wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I love that book. I love that book so much. So I'm intrigued to see what would even happen in this book, but I really need to pick it up. It's just, when I'm reading the book, I don't start a new one until I'm finished reading that one, because then if I start two books at once, one of them will get forgotten and I'll never pick it up or touch it again. So it's important to me to value reading one book over the other and then finish that one and then move on. So that's what I'm trying to do. Next we're going into more of my fall TBR. So I have The Crucible by Arthur Miller. It's like written as a play. So yeah, here you can see it better. But it's written as a play. So I'm intrigued because I love plays. I'm a drama kid, so I'm very well versed in plays. Many of my friends have actually read this in their English classes at school, but I didn't. So I was curious to see what happens, and I heard it was really good. And a lot of people have recommended it to me. So obviously I want to read, I want to know. So yeah, I'm gonna read this after I finish Malibu Rising. And I love Penguin Classics. They are so beautiful to look at. I mean, like, obviously Pride and Prejudice has like a painting on the cover. This, I'm not sure if it's a painting or if it's like photography, but it's beautiful. I don't know, there's just something so aesthetically pleasing about Penguin Classics. Yeah, I love them. All right, next I have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This is very much a fall, Halloween-y kind of read. So that's why I wanted to read it, basically. My friend, actually, she read this in her English class, and she was like, you have to read it. So I was like, okay, I will. So, it's not super long, which is good because I'm kind of over long books for now. You know, like, long books take me so long to finish to the point where I just can't pick up another book, and that kind of annoys me. So I'm just trying to keep it small, trying to keep it minuscule to at least under 500 pages so I can at least finish it, but that's difficult. So yeah, I'm excited though because I heard this was really good, and obviously Frankenstein, very Halloween, I feel like, and Frankenstein just laid the groundwork for a lot of movies and media that came from this. So I'm excited, and yeah, I'm just giddy to read it. Next is a YA novel, I'm pretty sure. Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I don't know. Actually, I picked this up and I read a good chunk of it in like 2020, so 5 years ago. And then it was on a random PDF online, and then I just dropped it and I lost the PDF and I never finished reading it, and I had been looking for it for 5 years. I only remembered what the cover looks like. I was looking up on like Safari and stuff, like book with a skull on it, and obviously there's so many books with a skull, so I just didn't find it. And then one day, miraculously, I found it, and my friend got it for me for my birthday, and I still haven't picked it up. So you can tell my commitment issues are down the drain, but I'm really excited to pick this up and read it because it's gonna be a nice break from a classic novel, which are a little bit wordy and difficult to read almost. So I'm excited for this. Should I light a candle? I think I'm gonna light a candle. Ooh, okay. A candle just fits the ambiance of what I'm going for. So to set the mood of what I want to talk about, I lit a candle. Okay, so what do I have next? I have Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I actually have no clue what this is about, but I'm excited. I heard it was good. Obviously another classic, a very foundational classic. I feel like a lot of people know about this book. I'm trying to start with more known classics as I get more into classics, because I used to only read like non-fiction YA novels, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's still considered reading, but I just wanted to expand my vocabulary a little bit and expand my understanding and not base all of my opinions on what I see online. Because obviously when you're scrolling after you read a book or you like watch a movie or something, you are consuming the thoughts of the person who made the video on the book or the movie or the show or something like that. So I'm just trying to be more opinionated on my own rather than basing my opinions off of others. So I'm not sure what to expect walking into this, but it's here and it's here to stay. So let's go. Next I have 1984 by George Orwell. This is a beautiful copy, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's the paper mill press copy. It's stunning. But I think reading this during a time where politics run wild, especially now, it would be very eye-opening and insightful and educational in a sense. So, and I love George Orwell. I love his writing style. He's just really good. I loved Animal Farm. I love that book. I don't care. Like, knowing all the history behind it, plus reading it, just made it an incredible read. And then for 1984 also, I don't know, I feel like his writing is very almost straightforward. So yeah, I consume it in that sense, but each to their own opinion, obviously. But this cover, can we just get a moment? It's beautiful. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. It's beautiful. What a pretty cover. Okay, I need to stop. Okay. Next, I have another YA because I kind of alternate almost between classics and YAs. I think this is a YA, I'm pretty sure. This Woven Kingdom by Toira Mafi. She wrote the Shatter Me series, which I only read the first book, but I liked it. It was a quick read for me because obviously it's a YA, so there wasn't many words on the page. It wasn't difficult to read, so I got through it like really quick. But this has like the same kind of vibe. Not many words on the page, very spaced out. So I think I'll get through this quickly. I heard it's really good though, so I'm excited. I like the way Toira Mafi writes her, I don't know, romance. It's just, it touches my heart. Not in like the, oh my god, like, like, you know, not in the way that like Mr. Darcy would touch my heart, but like in the sense that I'm like, wow, this is like extremely modern. This is like, I don't know, I kind of want that, but I would want Mr. Darcy kind of love more. But anyways, I'm excited, and this cover, it's beautiful. I heard it was based off Persian folklore, so I'm excited because my roots come from some Persian things. So I'm excited, and it's a lovely cover. So yeah. I get a lot of my books used, so some of them are a little bit beat up, but oh well. I have Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. This cover, wow. Okay, obviously, okay, this is starting to go into my winter reads. So that was all fall. Malibu Rising was summer, and then after all fall, and now it's winter. Like I said, I'm a little bit screwed, but it's okay. I don't need any literary bros coming after me saying that, oh, you won't understand this book. Maybe I won't, but like, I'm still gonna read it. It's obviously a very extremely popular and well-known classic. So I'm curious. I read many books because I'm curious. So yeah, and I heard Dostoevsky's an incredible author, and I want to get into some more Russian literature, so I think this is nice. But like, look, the amount of words on this page compared to like this Woven Kingdom, which is a YA, is a very stark contrast. But I'm excited, and this is apparently a very good winter read to read during the cold months when it's snowing outside and it's just chilly, and you can just snuggle up with a blanket and read this book. I don't think it's so cozy of a read, definitely not, but it's still nice. So yeah, next I have Little Women, which is also in this beautiful paper mill press edition. Oh my, this just like touches my heart. It's not like a hard cover, but like it's still, oh my goodness. Oh my god, and I was holding it upside down. Okay, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Wow, such a pretty cover. I can't. I need to start reading this. I loved the movie with Timothée Chalamet playing Laurie. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I've been in love with that movie, so I definitely need to get on to reading the book because I heard it was very wholesome of a read. So I like wholesome reads, so I'm excited. Maybe when I'm feeling a little bit depressed or gloomy, I can read this and feel a bit better. I hope. So take a moment for the cover. Lovely, 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 beautiful. Okay, moving on. Last one, actually. I have From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. My friend recommended this to me. She said it was like a book that she picked up and couldn't put down. It's a romance, a YA, I think. I don't know. It's a romance, yeah. So it's like an ice skating romance, which I'm not sure what to think because Icebreaker has definitely changed my opinion on like ice skating romances because of the things that occur in that book. I'm just like, ooh, I gotta stay away. And apparently this has some spicy elements at the end, but my friend told me to read it, so I'm like, okay girl, I'll read it. That was all for like my novels, I guess. But I wanted to mention that I own 14 copies of the Sakamoto Days manga. I'm reading volume 4 right now. I've read all of them online, but reading a manga cover, reading a manga with it physically being in your hands is such a different experience. So yeah, my king Natsuki Seiba is on the front. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love having actual book copies in my hands. It's different and it's special. So yeah, okay, thank you to whoever sat through this video, whoever watched the whole thing. I'm quite boring of a person when it comes to video making because I'm not really sure what to say, what to do, but I don't follow any kind of script. I don't plan these out beforehand. I get an idea and I'm like, okay, quickly press record. But if you stayed, thank you so much, and I hope to talk about more books. I don't know, but it's different filming YouTube videos. It's very different, and it's a whole new realm that I wish to dive into. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.